Hello everybody, welcome to episode 1 of the Digimon Pendulum X series here. So as you see here, we got the X antibody indicator, but we also have the packaging for this little device. So first we're going to start this up real quickly because, gotta wait for that nice little egg to hop in. So we're going to hop in here. It is AM. We are going to make this go to 10. So let's do that. And as you see here, you have to actually swap over to the little things. So, I'll go to like 40 or whatever. I think that's about. And I click no because that's asking if I want to use the load data I had last time. So I'm going to click no. And here we go. We have the nice little egg here. And as you see, it's one of those devices that has the big old sprites on it. So that means we have this nice, hugely detailed egg. See if I can move the camera setup a bit more. But there you go, get the nice designed egg. Now, in older devices, you'd sit there and shake it about like 100 times to get whatever little special egg trait you want. It gives like a nice little evolution buff. So for those who don't know, the original Pendulums did that. You just shake them 100 times and it gives a nice little like buff to your character. I'm not going to try pushing for that because, one, for this device, I haven't gained all the items yet, so this first run might end up just being like Okuamon. I'm going to try for a Grademon and see if I can go down that whole like Doramon path, but I know how this device will work out for me. But there you go, pretty simple right now. Cool little egg, I love the big sprites. And of course you have the, going to go over the device real quickly. This device is about the size of a trading, oh, here we go. And there we go. There you go, he's screaming at us now. Now this device doesn't have like the whole care indicator. You just go off this little light up dice thing right here. But so let's give him some food real quickly. You got middle meat and then pill. This device allows you to this device can deny you, by the way. It has a whole like obedience thing or whatever, so the better it is he gets, the more he'll listen to you. As you see there, he's gonna keep arguing with me. I'll try giving him a pill at least so he doesn't argue with me much more. But pretty simple right there, so give him some food real quickly and try giving him all we can. And you see there, there's a little X antibody indicator right there. So I'm going to go over some of the functions. So that's the food function. There's the training, which he's going to keep disagreeing with me on everything. This is the fun of this device. It can sit there and actually disagree with you on whatever. So there we go. And we're just going to shake it up. Since it is a pendulum-based device, it does actually have the shaker in there. And we also have the dice roll. The dice roll actually indicates the power of your shots. So if you can actually keep up with that, you could actually get some pretty decent shots out of it. We probably might get some decent shots out of this guy. Let's see. We're wanting like bigger shots. These ones. Oh. Okay, that's not good for me. And we got a low score. This device is a bit of a pain with this, as you see. Because basically the whole entire like shot system in this device is based off RNG. So no matter how much you really shake, you're basically left to the roll of your dice pretty much. And as you see from this roll, we're not going to get any power. So you get to have a device that's based off all RNG, pretty much. Which is pretty interesting, I'd say. Issue is, the RNG can be a nightmare to deal with. And I will say, in real life, the lights actually do stay a bit more on. It's just the frame rate of the camera is what makes this a bit more difficult. But you got the training, you got the whole bathroom function, the medical function, the light, which is, the bedtime function, the connection, and then you got a dice option. This just treats it like a regular die. Basically, you just sit there, shake. So let's say if you're playing a board game, you just shake it and find out how many you get. It's just a nice little regular die. So let's say if you played a game of Monopoly and forgot the dice, you could just use this wonderful thing. Play a game of Candyland with a Digimon X antibody indicator. And then, of course, we have the stats. You see there, there's all those things. it shows us his whole, like, X antibody indicator. I presume this is what, like, leads to, like, all the whole, like, evolution path. It's a very weird function. See if we go through all this. It shows us, like, his whole care area. That's, like, food and the strength. Not great. So. And this device does actually have a different call-out, which we'll probably see a bit later on once he is at rookie stage. So, oops, sorry about that. Tripod's still a bit broken, but this device does have a third type of call-out where it will call out asking for a battle. So, if you don't satisfy his battle needs, he will basically just sit there and scream at you, and that will count as a care mistake. It's a new type of care mistake in this device. It's the droids. So, you got the hunger, strength, and sleep time, and now also a nice need for battling. And that's pretty much it. We will talk about some of the other devices' quirks once they come upon. But for right now, let's talk about the box, because we don't really get to see much boxes, really. And as you see here, we got the nice Digimon Pendulum box. Let's just go to the back, as you see. Shows all the strength max and everything like that. This is one of those simple boxes. It also shows the little board game function and how the whole dice function works out. But let's talk about the really interesting part about this is the book. Let's see if I can actually get it open. No. Here we go. So here's the instructions. Pretty simple little things as always. They just talk about the device and how you're supposed to shake it and everything. Up and down shakes, not side to side. Pretty basic. I'll go over pretty much everything that's in this device. And if we open it up a bit more, we can actually see the book itself, which I say is a bit of a pain to get out. So let me see if I can plop it out of here. Oh, there we go. Whoop. Gonna put that to the side real quickly. And we got, I think it's Doragumon. It's the one of the evolutions for Doraemon. Really cool little dude. One of my favorite evolutions for Doraemon. And as you see, it actually goes into the whole story about it. So you got the whole tamer right here. I think his name is Yuki. It's been a while since I've been through this whole story. If anyone's seen the Digimon X Antibody movie, it's the same plot as that, but it just goes over what's going on in the digital world, what the X Antibody is, and just like how the digital world has been changed over time, how the X Antibody indicator works, and then you get nice little tidbits of story. And you learn about how the whole digital world has grown, and how it's changing. And as you see there, you get to watch the character protect his Digimon. It's actually a very interesting, like, little story beat there. I always loved how the characters, like, evolve and everything. And you can see how the X Antibody and how the world is changing in the whole story. I also like how this is a full color thing, and you can see all, like, the beautiful Digimon art and everything. Really cool. You can see all the cool things and see the whole scale of the kid to just like Doru Greymon, for example. It's really awesome. Really cool story, though. Hey, there you go. See more of the human characters and everything. If anyone's seen the X Antibody movie, it's pretty much the same plot. The difference is there's humans there, and the humans also have to go through what the digital world's going through. So, quick little exploration of the plot. Yggdrasil, one of the rulers of the Digimon world, decides one day that he wants to basically have a redo at it. So he decides he wants to eliminate half the Digimon with the X virus. The Digimon who are living in the world come up with a X antibody to survive that. And Yggdrasil is like, no, I want them all gone. So he's trying to just wipe all Digimon and start over. And in the movie, they basically just go through that whole thing where they gain the power and go fight Yggdrasil. Really cool movie. I do actually recommend watching it. Is I think available still on YouTube. I don't know if it is or not. I do recommend watching it though. It's actually a really cool movie. It has a nice art style to it and everything. But for right now, we are at the Dodomon stage, and that's pretty much it for this device. So let's see if we can actually get him to eat a bit more. He's going to sit there and yell at me, being like, no, I don't want to eat. But there we go. I do love the whole big animation and big sprites of this device. See if I can get more training out of him. He's going to sit there and argue with me with everything. The more he grows, he will be more obedient, but for right now, he's just going to argue with me. And that's pretty much all I have to say for right now, so thank you for watching, and this is episode 1, and sorry for abandoning the other Digimon series. I just felt like that kept getting hit by points, and to be honest, I want to come back to that series and revisit it. I just figured, let's do some other device quickly, and get into some other cool Digimon stuff. But, like I said, if anyone has any questions, please ask them down below, and thank you for watching. Bye!